where the problem actually starts. This is the main problem that you need to avoid. So after this fight, don't get me wrong, we're all human beings. We can all have a treat after the fight. We can all have a burger, a Nando's, some pasta, whatever meal it is that you've been craving, and a meal that you would typically enjoy to relax. Do you know what I mean? You've been dieting for months on end. Most of the time, like I say in this video, you've been restricting and not been doing too much with your food intake, and you're trying to make up for what you wasn't able to eat and consume during your fight camp. And then I've heard fighters who go on binges for, you know, weeks on end, and then they've all of a sudden gained 10 to 12 kilograms within a short period of time. You've got to understand that it's so easy for the body to gain than it is to lose. You'll have a much harder time losing than you will to gain, because the body's designed to have an unlimited storage capacities from ancestral times. But what you want to do is to avoid this from happening. Like I said, we've already mentioned the main tips for your fight camp to stop restriction and binging. But after your fight, just have one day of a relaxed eating approach. Like I say, have one of the meals that you enjoy, and then after you've done that, get right back onto your diet. Now, I'm not saying you need to eat freaking white turkey, white rice, and spinach and lettuce. What I'm saying is when you've had that one day of a slight relaxed eating plan where you've ate some foods that you like, get straight back on it, get your calories dialed in, get your macros dialed in, start eating a balanced approach, start increasing your training levels, and start managing the weight again 2 to 3 times a week. And I can guarantee, if you follow the tips I've just given you in this video, very simple, and you execute these, you will have a much easier time, obviously making weight for your fights, number one, and number two, you're going to find that your weight isn't going to increase and bounce up and down like crazy in between your fights.